Oh, if anyone's wondering, I moved the kind of San Pellegrino. Actually, yeah, I've modified. Whoa. I can. It's kind of hard to see. Can you see it? For anyone who doesn't know, this is a can. I did it last season as well with the Ketch bar. When Nick dies on the show, I'm going to drink this as a memorial. It's now a can of Mark Pellegrino. It is here. I had to move it because I had the wand stand put up. I also retired my old pen there as well. Little toxic Rick. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Craig here from Video Juice, and we are here with episode 13 of Supernatural. Welcome back, everybody. We are on episode 13 of Supernatural, our season 4. I immediately fucked that up. We are on season 13. I'm just going to see myself out. We are on episode 13 of season 14 of Supernatural, the 300th episode. Very, very excited. Last time on Supernatural, Dean and Sam made us all cry like little babies. They had a very emotional scene at the end of the last episode, and they have agreed that they are going to keep trying to save Dean, and they will not resort to the box until it's the absolute last option. We also had Nick escape. He bet the shit out of a guard, and then killed a cop, and then escaped the hospital, went back to his old house. The spirit of his wife was there, and he was like, I've found someone else. It's Lucifer. We're in love. I must find him. So he went off to a deep, dark place to find Lucifer and left his wife there, basically, to become a vengeful spirit. It was absolutely heartbreaking, but I'm excited. The Nick storyline is still ongoing. Like, I had thought that they were going to shelve it now until Lucifer came back because of the fact he got arrested. I thought he wasn't going to get out, and then he got fucking out immediately, you know? And we got the return of Donatello, soulless. But I completely forgot last episode, and I only remembered when I was fucking editing the video back, that I was talking about Donatello and how he was going to operate without a soul, and they'd have to keep him in check. I forgot that he came up with that way of when he was going to do something, he would think, what did he say? He came up with a system where he would think, like, what would this person do? Was it Jesus or someone? I don't know. But he figured out a small, I don't know whether it will hold or not, I don't know. It's still a soulless Donatello, you know. They're still going to have to keep tabs on him, but not as drastically as I initially thought. Also, my mad theory about the firstborn thing, I think is a bit gone. I read the stuff on the walls a bit more when I was editing the video, and it was talking about, it said the firstborn sons, so I don't know if that would necessarily contribute to Michael. I still think it could be someone sending a message, but it could also just be the word of God coming out of Donatello when he was in that comatose state, you know. But I said I'd mention that anyway. But yeah, 300 episodes. I have no idea what to expect. I thought, because I said it last episode, I was told about it by a friend 2 episodes ago. He wanted to give me a heads up so that I would know it's coming. I thought they were going to set it up last episode. I thought they would set something up, you know. But no, there's no setup, so we're going in blind. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't hear about this until my friend told me about it 2 episodes ago. I'm expecting good things. Let's check it out.
Cut him clean in half.
I took the skull.
See, when they found the body, his place had been emptied out. But I guess you already knew that, didn't you?
Oh. Oh, shit.
You might take some work.
Bang. Yeah. Get fucked. Stop over talking.
Talk too much.
There you go. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Michael out of my freaking head.
Exactly.
Oh.
So you're telling me that the answer to all of our problems is sitting right outside in the car?
Oh, fuck.
Creepy. No.
Oh, don't pull it.
Awesome.
Are they going to have to get into the house and it's just going to be a load of old
I'm
shit?
so excited for pizza. Me
Like
too.
old
Oh my
spells and shit, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, its mouth is sewn shut. They're all going to get loose, right? Old curses and shit. Oh, that's a hand. It can't work, right? Right? Because it's just a miracle
I guess you
cure.
Hold the pearl and concentrate on what your heart desires.
Something bad's gonna happen. Something bad has to happen. Something's happening.
Don't you move.
Is that? Fuck off. I know that voice.
Dad.
What? Oh. Is that what the pearl brought back? I can't talk.
What in the hell?
Is that what the pearl brought back? That's what he... That's his heart's desire.
Aren't you supposed to be in Palo Alto? You boys better tell me what the hell is going on right now.
I still can't believe this is happening.
I went out taking out Yellow Eyes. I mean, that was the point, right? I mean, get the thing that killed Mom. Ted. About Mom.
Sam?
Oh, shit. I forgot about this.
Mary.
I didn't even think about Mary coming. Oh my god. Let's jump out of here.
It's Dad. This is amazing.
Surely there's
I'm freaking out.
a bad side to this pearl, right?
Dee,
There has to be.
messing with time.
No. Sam?
You know how this ends. Things change.
So did it just
We got our family back together.
pull
Why
him
can't that
from
change?
2003?
That's not what I mean.
Stop. Just stop, okay? Look, can we just have one family dinner? Just one? That casserole errors.
Dina and I tried to make that once.
Winchester surprise.
I think about you on the floor of that hospital. And I think about how I never got to say goodbye.
Sam. Son. I am so sorry.
Thought last episode was emotional. I'm not ready for this.
I'm sorry too.
It's celebration time. Give me your best stuff.
Do I know you?
It's Dean. Campbell. I come in here like always.
Oh, right.
What the fuck?
Hey, Max.
Weirdo.
Something's fucky. Is that a wanted sign?
Check this out. Is that me?
According to the internet, you run a law firm and love kale.
God bless Kale. Am I right?
It's because they
All right, no, it gets worse.
took his... It gets worse. They took his
Falling at your
father.
best requires all of your mental energy.
So what, is there two of us running around here?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a temporal paradox. We pulled Dad here from
It's going to slowly correct
right?
itself.
So time is self-correcting. Our timeline is changing.
Okay, well, I'm cool, but you're, ugh.
That's the point. The point is, if all this is different, then what else changed?
Oh! Are they at full power? Oh my god.
Come on, Constantine.
I don't understand that reference.
You wouldn't.
Oh.
I need to know who's been messing with time.
Oh, they're actually after
That's,
them.
I'm an angel of the Lord.
Oh. Are we gonna get wings? We're getting wings. I missed fucking OP Cass.
up and disappeared, which... Ah. You. This is all you. Kill them.
Can they get through to him? He's OP.
Don't.
Oh.
What did you do?
Remember when angels were this powerful?
What is it?
He just killed Zachariah at full power. Nice. Cass is at full power. Why is he not just fucking kicking the shit out of him? Well, he is, but he should be doing it in better fashion. Oh, nice. We didn't see one of them get used in ages. I was hoping they'd get through to him, but realistically, there's just no way of that happening. And the timeline is correcting itself.
Me versus your mom, that's not even a choice.
Oh,
Does she know?
I knew this was only going to be one episode, but I'm still sad that he's going.
How?
You are a grown man, and I am incredibly proud of you. I guess that I had hoped eventually you would get yourself a normal life, a peaceful life, a family. I have a family.
Yeah. Man, I never thought that we would ever get this. The whole family sitting down for food, for a dinner. This is unreal, it's great. All it's missing is Cass and Jack, but obviously I wouldn't have fit in.
But I gotta be honest, I don't know who that Dean Winchester is. And I'm good with who I am. I'm good with who you are. Because our lives, they're ours. I am so proud of you boys.
Oh, I don't want this to end.
I love you both.
It's not fair. Oh, I really didn't want that episode to end. I'm glad they didn't have Jeffrey Dean Morgan's name at the start of the episode, because that would have ruined that surprise. What a great episode. What a great episode. Honestly, the only fault I could give the episode is that it could have been a little bit longer, but we're stuck to the usual runtime. I just wanted more John. I always want more John. I'm glad we got more John. I don't even know where to begin here. I like that. It was interesting for me that the Pearl, because initially I assumed naturally that the Pearl had brought John back from the dead, but it just brought a previous John, 2003 John, which would be 2 years before the show started, I think. It's interesting that it dragged a John from the past instead of just bringing him back. I suppose it can't just bring him back because it needs to get his soul and everything. But stuff has done it in the past. I just found it interesting that it dragged a previous version back. Like, what did that, like, that affected the angels. That's what's interesting to me about it, is that this pearl dragged John from the past, and then that's affecting all of Earth. Like, is that affecting God? I would say no, but it's affecting the angels, and it brought Zachariah back, and it brought old Cass back, and clearly they have a connection to heaven again, which means the stuff in heaven didn't happen. What happened to the apocalypse? Did the apocalypse happen? It doesn't look like it. You know, it's that the whole pearl business is interesting to me. It's cool seeing Zachariah again. I fucking love Zachariah. I forgot how much I loved him until I saw him on screen. He was a great choice to bring back. And old Cass, I missed that old hairstyle that he had, and this little introduction here with the lights busting out and everything was so good. I didn't like that they made Cass fist fight with the boys instead of just throwing them around. I know they had to for the ending of the scene or whatever, but he should have just been able to destroy them, you know, like Zachariah did. Or even like the Cass's introduction in season 4 when Dean punches him and he just bang, Cass's face doesn't move, or maybe it does a little bit, but Dean is like, his hand is almost broken. We didn't get any of that, you know. It's a little bit inconsistent, but I don't mind. It was still an awesome scene. It was still an awesome episode. But I said I'd mention that about the pearl just because, like, surely that would have to affect God as well, right? Because if the timeline is changing, if time is changing, and all that stuff didn't happen, and the angels are there, then that means that Amara shouldn't have been broken out, right? Which means that God would not have come. Like, that would change all of that stuff, and all of that would be changed. Yeah, I don't know. I was really hoping the boys would get through the Cass, but obviously it makes sense that they didn't because the timeline was changing. You know, they don't have control over that. So does that mean that God doesn't have control over time? I can't remember if that was addressed in the show before. I don't know. I'd like to know. I know it's never going to happen now, obviously, but I'd like to know more about this altered timeline. Why the apocalypse hasn't happened? Why Sam is like a Steve Jobs type character? Dean is still hunting, of course. Dean was also not. He wasn't as sad this episode, which I liked. I feel like the talk with Sam and the decision to actually pursue a different solution other than the box. I think that's after giving him a little bit of a boost in terms of his mood, and especially this will have as well. Yeah. I really didn't know what to expect going into this episode, but the 300th episode. I'm really glad with the way everything turned out. I didn't expect John at all. Like, halfway through it, like the stuff with the kids at the start, I enjoyed. It felt like an old school supernatural episode. Probably could have been shortened a little bit to give us more room with John, but I don't mind it that much. I liked it. Structurally, it was like an old school episode of Supernatural, but I couldn't figure out where they were going, you know? And then when the Pearl was brought into it, I was like, okay, it's not going to get rid of Michael, because that's the season storyline, you know? That's not going to happen. I never thought about John coming back. I never thought about it being John. I just didn't know where the storyline was going to go, but it was good. It was good. The clown was freaky looking, and I loved the line of, it's like your best and worst thing ever. You love serial killers, but you're afraid of clowns. It was good. This whole episode was good. I loved the Constantine reference. Obviously, Zachariah. Alright, come on, Constantine. I don't understand that reference. Another call back to Cass as well. Obviously, his character is designed after Constantine, or like a bit of tribute there with the trench coat and stuff. That was good. My favorite scene of this episode, probably Sam and John, just because of their history and the way they used to butt heads, and the fact that he left, and especially with this being a John that has just experienced Sam leaving and that big fight, you know, and seeing them get closure and make peace, you know, is great. Obviously not on John's side, because he will have forgotten, but for Sam, I think it's important. And with Dean as well, all the scenes with it, but the Sam scene especially, Jared is Jared was phenomenal in that scene, and last scene as well. He's had her blown it out of the water 2 episodes in a row, you know, with the emotional scenes. He's doing great, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan as well is always good. But the Sam John scene was probably my favorite. Also, John's face and his reaction to hearing Mary's voice and realizing that she's alive here was phenomenal as well. You could tell how much he missed her, and it was such a shock, you know. I didn't even think about it. I never thought. I was so engrossed in the episode, and I was still so shocked that John was here that I forgot that Mary was even a thing, you know. So that little reunion was great as well. Just having the 4 of them at the dinner table is what made this episode for me. Because it's something that I never thought about wanting in this show, but it's something that I've always wanted at the same time, you know. Just the family together, having dinner. And I never thought it was possible, you know. And here we had it. I just want more. I want John back, and I want John hunting with the boys, but he can't. He can't. Have we had Mary and John on screen together? I know the first episode, but have they been on screen together? I'm not actually sure. I never thought about that. Let me know if any of you know. I only rewatched Supernatural like a year ago, but I can't remember. I know the first episode, they're in the same sequence. They're in the same scenes, but I don't know if they're in the same shot, because there's a bit where he's on the chair in the first episode and she walks in and says something to him and then goes upstairs, and then she screams, obviously, and he goes up, but he looks at the scene, you know, they're different shots. I wonder if they've ever been in the same shot together. Let me know if any of you know in the comments. I just randomly popped into my head. It's interesting. So I think going into the, I think getting John back, first of all, was a great idea for the 300th episode. As I said, I had no idea what to expect going in here. I had no expectations. I just hoped that they were going to do something big for it, and they did. And obviously they were going to do something big. It's the 300th episode, you know. Why wouldn't they? It's a great celebration, and it's a great milestone. Not a lot of other shows have been able to do something like this, you know. It's incredible. 15 seasons, 14 at the time of the episode coming out, 15 now. It's an incredible feat, especially for the format of the show, you know. But I loved it. I think, as I said, I just drew on my chin. Nice. That's what I get for playing with the pen. As I said, the only fault I would give the episode, excuse me, is that we didn't get enough time with John. I would have minimized the bit at the start, and because the bit at the start, I feel like with the clown and all the objects could have been a full episode in and of itself, you know. But I would have minimized that. I would have given it more time with John. But that's just me wanting more. I would have liked a hunt. I would have liked a hunt. I would have liked to have seen them hunting with John once. Obviously, runtime is short. You can't do that. Like, one of my favorite episodes of season 1, I can't remember what episode it is. It's the episode with the vampires. When he finally returns and they meet up and they go hunt the nest and stuff. I liked seeing John work. I liked seeing him hunt. And I liked seeing the 3 of them working together. Obviously, they butted heads at the time, but we didn't get enough of John hunting, you know. My only complaint of the show is we didn't get enough John. But yeah, other than that, I absolutely loved it. It was great seeing John back. Great seeing all the reactions. I feel like Dean needed this episode. You know, with what's going on currently in the storyline and everything, this was a great kind of boost to their morale and their state of minds, you know, because everything they're going through and everything they're dealing with at the moment, especially Dean, is very soul dampening. You know, it's very depleting. So having this little brief moment with your dad and being able to make up and get closure and be told that your father is proud of you and stuff is great. It's great, and I feel like the 2 boys needed it going into the rest of the episodes, having to deal with what they're dealing with. So, thumbs up. I absolutely love the episode. So thank you very much for watching. If I missed anything, I'm sure I missed loads of stuff. It's a 300th episode. I'm sure they had other stuff in there that I missed. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think about the Pearl thing and how it's changing reality. Obviously, it's time, but it's a powerful thing, the Pearl been able to do that, and I feel like it has affected God as well. So does that mean that God isn't outside of time? I suppose he wouldn't be, but I don't know. It's an interesting conversation. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will be back very soon with another reaction to Supernatural, probably in a few days. You can check back then. Hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. As I said, let me know if I missed anything. Let me know what you think about John being back, about the reunions and everything. We have some social media links and a website address down below in the description. You can check them out as well. And we will see you next time. Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.